Hi everyone, I'm Lori and we're here at the Nashville Hootenanny with Rebecca Correia. How do you spell your name?
Correia.
E-I-A, okay. Rebecca, how would you describe your music?
I consider it pop, folk, like a sort of mix of maybe Sheryl Crow, Jewel. I grew up listening to, a lot of
Me
female
too.
singer-songwriters, so I try to be that in that direction, I guess. And I also love R&B music too, so I have that influence as well.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from a little town in Massachusetts called Rochester.
Okay.
And a little town, rural town, and it's about 11 miles from the ocean, so I grew up, enjoying that and taking that all in, so.
Okay, so growing up on the sea, this doesn't even have anything to do with music, but did that inspire you in any way to want to write songs or be a musician, or what inspired you to want to do music?
There were a lot of things. I just always gravitated towards music. I started playing piano in first grade, wrote my first song after my grandfather passed away in fourth grade.
Oh, wow.
And I've been writing ever since and learned guitar in sixth grade, and so it's just always been a part of me.
So piano, guitar, do you play any other instruments?
Well, mandolin too.
Oh, awesome. So, who was your biggest musical influence?
Oh, geez, it's so hard to say just one. There's definitely a few in there. I went through a very big Jeff Buckley phase, and also my cousin is a songwriter. Her name is Amy Correia, and she inspired me since I was little to write music. She's incredible, and really love Sheryl Crow. And I listen to sort of everything under the sun for music. If the performance is done well, I enjoy it, and I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to gain something from it. And I listen to Neo, everything from Neo to Javier, Matt Cusson, and I went to the Hart School of Music, so I learned classical music there, so I have a little bit of everything I try to bring into the spectrum.
That's awesome. So, what's your favorite song?
Favorite song of all time?
Like if you're having a bad day and you just need something to lift your mood, what would you put in?
Oh, geez, that's a good one. Alanis Morissette has a couple really great ones that I enjoy listening to. I can't think of like one in particular, but
her first one was the best.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But Jagged Little Pill, was
that
the name of it?
When I'm feeling a little bit angry though too, I'll put that one.
Oh yeah, especially over some man. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bust out the
Absolutely.
Alanis Morissette.
It's the cure. It's the cure.
Okay, so was anyone in your family musical?
My dad is a drummer, and he's also a hairstylist. He cuts my hair, of all things. And and my mom's a first grade teacher. She grew up with us, singing nursery rhymes and songs that just help us get a good musical base from the start. So.
Okay, now do you live here in Nashville now?
I do. I've been here for 3.5 years now.
How do you like it?
I love it. I love it. It really suits me. I grew up in this small town on a farm, horse farm, so I just feel so at home, like out in Leaper's Fork and that area. So it really fits me, and I can be creative here. And then I'm very lucky. I get to spend my summers in Massachusetts because I have a good following up there, and I play probably 60 to 70 shows every summer up there.
Great. Where do you play around Nashville that we might come and check you out?
My main gig is Puckett's in Leaper's Fork.
Okay.
And I also play the Franklin and the Nashville Puckett's as well. I've also done the Listening Room and several other. I just did a thing at the Bluebird in January, and that went really well.
Oh,
so,
great.
Yeah.
That's an awesome venue.
It was amazing. It was amazing to be up there on a stage where everybody under the sun has played. It was just inspiring to just be sitting there, let alone being able to sing my songs for people. So.
Okay. Do you have any hidden talents or guilty pleasures that you'd be willing to share with me?
Oh, geez. Oh, you know what? You're catching me at a good time. I will actually do this for the camera. I can actually talk with my mouth closed. I can sing with my mouth closed.
Okay.
It's so bizarre. You might want to cut this out of the interview.
No, we're not going to cut it out. I got to prepare for this.
It's really. It looks really ridiculous when I do it.
Okay.
But I just got to do it because I like humor. Humor's fun.
Okay. Sing.
I do a really great rendition of the Star Spangled Banner.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll just do a part of it. Just a part of it. So
okay.
So on and so forth. I can.
How in the world do you do that, and how would you start doing that?
I don't know. I taught myself that when I was I don't know, in elementary school. I'm like, let's be cool if I could figure this out, and somehow I did, and ever since then,
Thank you so much for sharing with me.
Go,
that was awesome.
You're like, this girl is so strange.
No, after I turn this off and no one's around, I'm gonna see if I can do that as well.
You should do it. You just you have to let a little air out of your mouth as you're doing it, and just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It comes out your nose, I guess. That's the way I would describe it.
Well, your songs are great. You're awesome. Thank you so much for speaking with me tonight. If someone saw your performance on the Ustream and they wanted to find out more about you, how might they do so?
They can find me at RebeccaCorreia.com, which is RebeccaCorreia, and the best way to remember that is E-I-E-I-A, E-I-A. It's the vowels at the end. And you can find me on Facebook, on iTunes as well, and several other places on the internet. So once you find one, you'll find the rest.
Okay, great.
So,
well, please come back to the Hootenanny.
I will. I would love to.
All right. Thank you.